So why is it you want to become a nurse practitioner?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tony, an adult gero primary care nurse practitioner, here to just explore all the lovely things there are about the nurse practitioner scene and see if I can share a little piece of knowledge here and there to help you along your way as we both traverse this journey together. Today I want to discuss 5 reasons that I have heard around the internet, different forums, about why people choose to become a nurse practitioner. All right, let's go through them. Starting with number 1. By the way, these are in no order of, the amount of times I've heard it being used, but just 5 random reasons that I have seen around the way as to why people choose to become a nurse practitioner. All right, let's hit it. Number 1, it goes without saying that more money is usually a reason why people choose to become a nurse practitioner. Now, depending on what part of the country you live in, you may make more money as an RN than a nurse practitioner starting out. So once a lot of people become a nurse practitioner and they see the salaries out there, they're like, oh, I made more money as an RN. Why did I even choose this route? Money should not be the reason you pursue something. I repeat, money should not be the reason you pursue something. Now, I'm not saying that people do not look at salaries when they're applying for a job. Of course you do, because you want to make sure when you're going from one position to another, especially if it's within the RN realm or you're already an NP, you want to make sure you're improving. So I'm not saying money is not a factor when choosing a career or a job, okay? But it should not be a reason you pursue a job or a career. That's like, someone say, I want to be a doctor because, of course, they make lots of money. But that shouldn't be a reason. There should be something deeper as to why you want to become a physician, okay? Same thing goes for nurse practitioner. You're an RN already, you've been working, and something triggered you to want to pursue becoming a nurse practitioner. Money shouldn't be the first thing. Well, I want to make more money, so I'm going to be a nurse practitioner. And then when you get there, you're not happy because it's not what you wanted to do. You just pursued it for the money, and that's not a good reason. This is just my opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but it's my opinion, and this is how I feel. Okay, so moving on to number 2. I hate bedside nursing. Okay, many nurses have been there. They've been there for a year. They get burnt out. They've been there for 5 years. They get burnt out. They've been there for 6 months. They get burnt out. Tired of this bedside stuff. I want to become a nurse practitioner. Every position has its ups and downs, has its stressors. As a registered nurse at the bedside, you're not going to like it because there's certain things about the positions that's just stressful. You don't want to deal with it. When you become a nurse practitioner, those stressors go away and they're replaced with a new type of stressor, the stress of responsibility. Because now, instead of taking orders and just carrying out orders, you're the one giving it. You're the one responsible for the orders that were carried out because you're the one who gave the orders. So to say, I hate bedside nursing, I want to go into nurse practitioner, just be prepared to know that you're going to have different types of stressors, and one day may come. I'm not saying because you hated bedside nursing, you're going to hate being a nurse practitioner, but just know that the stressors that you're leaving at the bedside are going to be replaced with a whole brand new set of stressors, and it's probably going to get to you, and then you might find yourself in the same, oh, I hate being a nurse practitioner. bedside nursing is not the only type of nursing there is to be an RN. So before you jump on the nurse practitioner bandwagon, maybe explore other areas of nursing outside or aside from the bedside. Just a thought, all right? Number 3, I never wanted to be a nurse in the first place. This one kind of gets under my skin because the first word in the title of nurse practitioner is nurse. So to say I never wanted to be a nurse in the first place is disrespectful to the position of nurse practitioner, the history of the nurse practitioner. And I'll link that video up here about where I spoke about the history of how the nurse practitioner position even came about. You know, when I see this quoted in forums and different places, you know, I read comments people make, and I would say a vast majority of people, when they see that statement being made, a lot of them tell them, then go to PA school or physician assistant school. Although many PA programs require some kind of medical training or whatever before you enter, but there are a lot of PA programs that don't. So, but if you never wanted to be a nurse in the first place, I don't get it. You don't want to be a nurse, but you want to be a nurse practitioner. I don't get it. I never will, because it just blows my mind. If you don't want to be a nurse, then either go to med school or go to PA school. Although there are nurses who go to PA school, that has nothing to do with that. But you never wanted to be a nurse, then go a route that doesn't require nursing. Then again, there are schools that don't require nursing to enter. That's a whole other episode. But yeah, that was number 3. Number 4, I had this down. Nursing is too stressful, which that kind of ties back into number 2. Yeah. Hating bedside nursing. I guess bedside nursing is one aspect of the whole nursing in general. So to say nursing is stressful, it kind of ties more into number 3, because I never wanted to be a nurse in the first place, and here it is, a person is saying nursing is too stressful, so therefore I'm going to become a nurse practitioner. I guess the people who say I never want to be a nurse in the first place talked to the people who said nursing is too stressful, so then they all got together and decided we're going to be nurse practitioners. Which takes us back to number 2 about, you know, it being bedside nursing being stressful. You're going to be replaced with a whole brand new set, spanking new set of stressors. Because I see it. I see the new nurse practitioners making the comments on the forums saying, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I wasn't expecting this. Every day I go home, I'm thinking, you know, did I kill this patient? Did I prescribe the wrong thing? And you got to understand, you're a novice all over again. If you're an RN who's been an RN for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you went from novice to expert in your field, and now you're starting from scratch, okay? You're going to come with a whole set of stressors. You're going to have the stressors of being a brand new nurse practitioner, and they're going to grow into the stressors of, I've been a nurse practitioner for 15 years. I'm tired of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? You're going to be stressed. You either find a new field, explore the field of nursing. Nursing is so vast and so huge. There's no reason to get bored or stressed out with nursing when there's so many things to do. I understand you want to advance your education. Nurse practitioner is not the only way to advance your education. There's also many routes to take as far as advanced education. So don't just automatically jump on the nurse practitioner wagon because I don't like nursing. I don't like bedside nursing. It's too stressful. All right? Explore it a little. Explore your reasoning for moving on in your career before you just jump in and end up in disaster. All right, let's move on to number 5. Last but not least, I've seen this said, I want more respect. Nursing is a thankless profession. Yes, we are the #1 trusted profession, going on how many years now? A lot of years. And people trust us nurses, all right? But to get into the profession of nurse practitioner because you want more respect, that's like people going into nursing because they think, oh, people trust nurses. You know, I saw the nurse take care of my loved one and she was just great and I thanked her. And, you know, they want days where patients are thanking them for their great job. I got news for you. If you went into nursing to get thanks and kudos, you're going to be rudely awakened. Same thing with nurse practitioner. If you're becoming a nurse practitioner because you think you're going to get more respect, sorry, you're not. Especially nowadays with the oversaturation. And I mean, nurse practitioners are graduating left, right, and center. The available jobs can't keep up. And therefore, it's dropping starting salaries. So that in itself is not respectful to the nurse practitioner profession. And then, you know, you have some physicians out there that don't respect nurse practitioners, period. We're not going into the full practice authority argument. We're just talking they don't like us, period. And then you have nurses, you know, the nurses you used to work with, and then you decided to go back to school to become a nurse practitioner. Yeah, imagine going back to work on that unit as a nurse practitioner and having to give those nurses orders. Some nurses are catty, and you know they didn't like you before, and now they're going to dislike you even more. So if anything, the respect decreases when you become a nurse practitioner. So yeah. Don't go into a position, a career, a job looking to receive something besides your paycheck. Of course, everyone likes to receive compliments, kudos, respect, to be liked, but and for gratitude from the patients, that would be nice. But, you know, you have to be prepared to go in there and be disrespected. Not purposely, let me not say that. You don't go into a job to be disrespected, but don't be surprised when it happens, okay? You gotta have a thick skin. You gotta go into this with your big girl panties on, pull them up, your thick skin, and you go in there and you do the best damn job that you can do for your patient. And out of 10 patients, 9 of those patients may not ever say thank you, may not acknowledge what you did for them. But when you come across that one patient, you just need one patient to tell you thank you, to tell you how they appreciate what you've done for them. That should cover the other 9. And that should make you feel good that you chose the right field and you're here for a reason and you found your purpose. So that's all I got for today. Let me know what reasons you've heard out in the streets about why people choose to become a nurse practitioner. I'd love to read them. Put them down below in the comment section, all right? I'm glad you came back to watch me. Happy for all my new subscribers. Hey, welcome. And for my old subscribers, thanks for keep coming back. And I would love for you to hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. Share. Sharing is caring. Share with someone if you think you found this helpful. And hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. What shall it be on? I don't know yet. It's like a lottery machine. I go through the ideas I have and it's like, boom. That's the idea I'm gonna go with. I don't know what I'm going to go with. Maybe another book review? I don't know. Maybe the history of another nurse practitioner profession, another nurse practitioner specialty. Who knows? We shall see. My mind is always all over the place. So come on back next time, all right? Take care. Wash your hands. Keep your distance. Stay home if at all possible, all right? Take care. Love you. Stay blessed. Bye.